put these two at the end of the video because like typically people don't watch this far. And you know, I'm not really a negative person on this channel. You know, I'm not really negative, so I'm not trying to give that, but like I have to be like honest, you know what I'm saying? If you're still watching, hey, welcome. But let's talk about these last two restaurants. Okay, so the first one is Kale My Name. My cousin Monica put me onto this spot, and like she was saying how good it was. So like literally the minute it touched down in Chicago back in June, I'm gonna go out this restaurant. All right, Kale My Name is okay. Like I think a solid 5, maybe 6 out of 10. Okay, it's a good vegan restaurant. Like it's just okay. Maybe that's generous. Maybe like a 4. It's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? But here are my 2 qualms with it. One, it's just there's better vegan food. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it gets into like the burden of being vegan. It's like when you know you can make it better at home, but you go to a restaurant because like you want to try something different, and it's like you be sitting in a restaurant like I can make this better at home. That's what Kale My Name. Like that's the vibes like it gives me, you know what I'm saying? Like I got the mac and cheese balls. They had potential. The mac and cheese was questionable on the inside, and then it wasn't like fried hard enough or baked hard enough, whatever they did, and there wasn't enough coating. It also fell apart in my hand. So that. The second thing is it's very expensive and it's like not really worth it. So I got an Italian seitan wrap, which was very good, but again, it's like it had basic ingredients and it cost $15. We're beyond that. Like we have evolved past this point. You know what I'm saying? I got the Greek fries. Those are also very good, but why were they $7? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so a side of fries is gonna be like $2 to $3. And then you're gonna put some vegan feta on it, like maybe an extra $1.50, $2. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not being a good ambassador of like vegan cuisine. People already enter vegan culture with like a guard up because of like how is it gonna taste and like this preconceived notion that it's expensive. And like while veganism can be expensive, anything can be, but like it's like almost perpetuating a stereotype. Because why was my wrap $15 and also an ice cream sundae is $15? Like you see how that doesn't make sense? Like on everything, it just does not make sense. The prices do not make sense. Like 3 plus 4 is literally 52. I don't understand it. Like that's the thing. Kale My Name is a new restaurant, so maybe like their prices will like change and adapt. But like honestly, what I would say about it is like, would I go again? Not soon. Like maybe like a year from now when they get settled, because also the service wasn't good. My cousin Monica went here before. She said that the service wasn't like that night. So maybe it was just an off day, but I will go back in a year or so. I wouldn't go back right now. However, if you're in a neighborhood, you're looking for a vegan restaurant and like you don't mind spending a few extra dollars, like yeah, go there, especially if you don't have any options. But like if you're staying in the loop and you trying to look for some vegan food, I would not drive past all the good vegan restaurants in Chicago to go to Kale My Name. You know what I'm saying? Especially like they have a burger that's $16. Why does a burger and fries cost $16? That's like, to me, that's inappropriate. And I'm not even a cheap person. I'm just saying like what's real with it? Like what's good with it? You know what I'm saying? Like why would you spend all that money? We can go to Castile Arena de la Sur, you know what I'm saying? And take $20 and get the whole menu and it's all vegan. You see what I'm saying? It's not giving. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like good enough, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to impress me. Like do what you want to do. Some people love it, you know, do what you have to do. Okay, last one. Woohoo, last one. Okay, so Fancy Plants Cafe. Okay, let's get into it. So the service is amazing. Like I went in there, I was like, hey girl, what do you recommend? Blase, da, da, da. Like I went in there, like great service, all that stuff. She recommended something, but like I already had my mindset on the fact that I wanted a quiche, and I know that's annoying, but I wanted to see like maybe she recommended something that sounded better than the quiche. But like before I went vegan, I loved quiche so much. Like my friends were like, you good? Like you French or something? We ain't know. Like I used to make quiche all the time. Like quiche be giving. Okay, and I've been playing around with a couple of recipes, but like not enough. They're not good enough yet for me to share with the general public. So I kind of keep it to myself, but I love a good quiche, right? So when I was looking, it was a morning that I had free, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go me on a little solo date. I'm gonna give me a little breakfast date, and I saw that they had quiche, and I was like, quiche, I have to go, right? Okay, so let's start with the positives. The positives was the coffee was okay, and the almond croissant. I would go for the almond croissant alone. Like it was very good. Like I wasn't even expecting it to have like the little almond bits on the inside. Nar. Like, it was very good. Like, I would go again for that if I was in the neighborhood. I wouldn't drive from where I'm at all the way to Lakeview. Because even my friend, like, she looked at my location. She's like, what you doing in Lakeview? You know what I'm saying? Like, I traveled. Okay. The quiche was disgusting. Now, listen, I hate to be harsh, but, like, I have to be honest. Like, the quiche, and I feel bad because somebody made that. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody put their time into that, but it just wasn't good. First of all, it wasn't quiche. It had the texture of a custard. Like, it was just not. And even beyond the texture, which I'm not a texture person, like, at all. Like, texture doesn't bother me. But because I know how a quiche is supposed to be, vegan or not, when I tasted, like, that, I couldn't even get past it. And then, like, okay, but texture aside, like, it just wasn't good. And then I had a hash brown crust. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? It was just, like, very disgusting. And I felt so bad because, like, I was like, where's the trash can? Because I'm gonna have to throw this whole quiche away in front of this girl that helped me out. You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, I took like 2 bites of it and I was like, yeah, no, it was very bad. Like, I do not get it. But if you in the neighborhood, definitely get the almond croissant because it was very, very good. And she was like, oh, it just came out the oven. I was like, period, sign me up. And because I was so disappointed by my quiche, my friend recommended that I get like something else, right? So I got another almond croissant, which brings me to my second qualm with them. They're not consistent. Because my first almond croissant was like all good and flaky and delicious and like almondy. The second one didn't have no almond stuff in the middle of it. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't you being consistent? Like, why? Literally, the way croissants work, you have to like roll them individually. Like, how you forget to put something in this one? You know what I'm saying? Don't really make sense. So, would I go back for the croissant? Definitely. To eat? Probably not. There's too much good restaurants in Chicago for that. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about these restaurants. Have you been to any of them? If you have any more suggestions, like somebody gave me some suggestions on the video that I had on my mind that I have to do in the next one. But let me know if you want another one, because if you don't want them, nah, geek. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you thought. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to never miss any of my videos. While you're here, check out my other videos. Why? Because I have enough video. I have enough of them. Let me know what you think. Thank you again, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.